one who has rights with somebody in a government parastatal, but that right he won't get it unless he gives those who are in charge money. That is when they will process this paper. If he gives them, so they are the ones that are sinful. He is not sinful. Nam alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. The question has to do with the government or the government agencies wanting to sell some property, and one cannot get those things directly. One has to go through some of the officials in these government agencies to get this. You have to apply. When you apply officially, so you are not going to be the one they will sell it to. They only favor those who meet some of the officials privately or in an unofficial way by bribing them so that your name will come out as one of those who is eligible to pay for that property. What is the ruling of giving such government official, giving him or her what he or she asks for in order to be qualified for the purchase of the property? Now, undoubtedly, this may fall under what we call a rishwa, that is bribery. And Islam frowns at that. Islam frowns at that. But in a situation that you cannot find your way, you cannot get what you want except by giving these people, except by giving them some things, will one still be sinful? In a situation where one cannot get that thing except by bribing those who are in charge, that is the only way you can get it, then in that case one is not sinful. Take for instance, there are some documents that need to be signed. There are some things that needs to be approved. And those who are in charge of that thing will not approve it unless you give them something. That has been their way. So when you want to go, you want to do it in the right way, in the legal way, you have it just dumped somewhere. Years may come, you won't get that thing done. So if I pay them to get that thing done, am I still sinful? Am I still considered to be a bribe giver? The answer is no. But what about he? He is the one that is what? That is a bribe taker. So he is a murtashi. I'm not a rashi. I'm not a rashi. So the line of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the rashi and the murtashi will not be upon the giver, because the giver does not have any other way except to what? Except to give. Otherwise he won't get what he is qualified for. So in that case, if he gives, then he is not sinful. It is the taker that is sinful. However, if there is a way he can also avoid paying them and you still get eligible for that thing, then it will be sinful too. And that's why I said at the beginning that undoubtedly this falls under the issue of what? A rishwa generally, that is bribery. But the one who is giving the bribe, so to say, will not be sinful if there is no any other way out except that method. And he is also what? He is qualified for that thing, particularly when it has to do with maybe applying for a thing. Take for instance, people are asked what to apply for a position, and the applicant is someone who has what? All the necessary degree of the one who is excused, but one does not fall in that category, because one knows that there is a way one can do it by bypassing this person. Maybe the person can be reported, for instance. If it's a person that can be reported, then one reports him rather than giving him something in order to watch, in order to get what we want. If we can report him, but if you report him, nothing will be done, for instance. So in a situation like that, if one gives in order to get one's right, there is no harm. But the one who is not qualified for that thing that he has applied for, but when he gives, they make him qualify for that thing. So he is also what? He is a bribe giver in that situation, because he is not qualified. It is because of the money that he has given that they have given him that position. So he is a bribe giver. But the one who is qualified for it, or the one who has his right with somebody, and he won't get it, even if he lodge complaints, he may even endanger himself the more. So if he gives in order to go, then he's not sinful. So scholars, they use as evidence that some people, they come to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asking him for sadaqah, and those people, they know themselves that they knew that they were not qualified for the zakah, but they will come to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he should give them zakah, and the Messenger of Allah did not know whether they were qualified or not. So Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, any person that I give and he does not deserve that thing, it is hellfire that I've given to him. They said, but you are still giving them. He said, Ya Bauna illa yas'aluni. They continue to ask me, that is, they will not leave asking me, wa ya'ba Allahu alayya al-bukhl. And Allah has said that I should not be stingy. Allah has said I should not be stingy. So any person that comes to me that he deserves something or is qualified for something, and I give him based on what I see, it is fire that I've given to him. So Messenger of Allah said this in order to scare people away, those who come for zakah and they are not eligible for it. So what he will give them, because Allah said he shouldn't be stingy. It is they that knew that they were not qualified for that. So the same thing goes for the one who has rights with somebody in a government parastatal, but that right he won't get it unless he gives those who are in charge money. That is when they will process this paper. If he gives them, so they are the ones that are sinful. He is not sinful. Wallahu a'lam.
The Guidance Facebook page. Follow, like, and share.